At the open, all-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at this, it's sad like she fine as yeah. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like yeah, 5'6". I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. Yeah. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trick and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up, watching them hands, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Shug, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Fantastic day inside of TTG. The main target of the day today was short on the semiconductors, NVIDIA, SMCI specifically. Those two positions, beautiful moves to the downside for us inside of True Trading Group. Big day for members on put options. Big day for members trading futures. Big day for members trading SPY options as well. Was all around a wonderful day as the volatility has worked its way back into the market after a 2-day hiatus. We got some more news around tariffs. This time it's auto tariffs, and that sent the markets in a little bit of a tizzy after a really nice multi-day rally that we experienced starting at the end of last week, which takes us now to the big question. Was that multi-day rally just a head fake? Is the market about to head back to the downside? Are we right back into the nervousness and the anxiety that we saw a couple of weeks ago as the markets went into correction territory, quickly bounced out of it on the S&P? Are we about to fall back into correction? We're going to talk about and answer all those questions for you guys here on this live stream, while most importantly discussing how we're going to make money from all of it. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group. In case you guys didn't know, we are the Benzinga FinTech Award recipient for Best AI Analysis Tool from last year. My business partner and I actually were in New York City not too long ago, just a couple of months ago, at the Benzinga Global FinTech Award ceremony. There we are receiving that award. If you guys are looking for AI trading assistants and AI chatbots and AI tools to help you guys make money and make better trades, look no further. We are officially the Benzinga FinTech Chairman's Award recipient of the Best AI Analysis Tool. It's really nice to see industry insiders like Benzinga, industry leaders, recognizing True Trading Group for what it is that we're doing with AI technology, implementing into our platform to help our retail traders from all over the world to make money. But TTG is not just about awards. We are also the fastest growing and highest rated premium online educational platform that combines university level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools, live workshops, individual mentorship and coaching for stocks, options, crypto, and futures. We day trade. We swing trade. We also cover long-term investing. There's literally something for everybody here, guys, at True Trading Group. So if you are new, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, make sure you never miss out on any of these live streams. You might be wondering, well, why should I do that? Why should I listen to anything you have to say? Why should I care when you go live? Well, I'll tell you why. It's not because I think I'm the world's greatest trader. It's because I was trained by professionals on Wall Street. My first job right out of college, working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City. They had me go through a training program before they let me touch $1 of the fund's money. And then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession. It was the big stock market crash, but it's also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you fast forward, I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 8 other professional full-time trading mods and an over 30-person staff. We have helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We have over 10,000 members in 114 different countries. Truly a global community here at True Trading Group. Literally something for everybody. All walks of life, all experience levels, all educational levels, or different financial statuses. We've got members that never traded an option or a stock a day in their life. And then we have people that have been doing this for over 2 decades that were former market makers at the NASDAQ and everything in between. So if you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. We go live on this channel 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. Myself, other mods, and some special guests will give you guys some golden nuggets, free lessons, education, and trade ideas that can help you guys all become better traders and help you guys all to make money. Because at the end of the day, that's why we're here. It's literally why we are here. You're on this YouTube channel because you want to figure out how to make money from all the craziness that's going on. You're on this channel because you just saw your 401k drop a few percentage points over the last month or so, and you want to know if it's going to go lower or not. You want to know, should I be buying this pullback? Or are we about to have a recession and the market's going to go down a lot more? You might be wondering, well, how the hell can I make, ends meet? I'm worried about if I lose my job, how am I going to be able to pay my bills? Maybe I can turn to day trading and swing trading because I made a little bit of money during COVID. And maybe that's another place that I can go back to if my back is up against the wall. These are all the questions that you're probably wondering and you're probably asking yourself that led you to either purposely, intentionally come to this live stream, or thank YouTube for suggesting it to you. Maybe thank a friend for suggesting it to you, because the information that you're going to get on this YouTube channel and then by potentially joining True Trading Group could be one of the greatest decisions that you guys are ever going to make. And I don't just say that lightly. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, True Trading Group is the best. No, True Trading Group is something that can actually put you guys in a position to where you never have to ever feel like your back is up against the wall. If you're somebody that is worried about what's going to happen in the economy, if you're somebody that thinks that the economy is heading into a recession later this year, then I'm here to tell you that you should not be waiting until your back is up against the wall to figure out what you're going to do about it. What you should be doing is figuring out how, right now, you can find ways to earn extra income and build a skill that can leave you to rely on nobody other than yourself for your financial stability. There is no security when you work for somebody else. Doesn't matter how good you are at your job. Doesn't matter how hard you work. Doesn't matter how much ass you kiss. Doesn't matter how much overtime you do. Doesn't matter how early you get to work and how late you leave. At the end of the day, if push comes to shove and costs need to be cut, then the people that are above you at that company and the people that you work for are going to make a decision to reduce headcount to save money. That's not security. That's you dependent and relying on somebody else's decisions for you to be able to live your life. And with technology where it is today, and the ease in which people are able to place trades, follow professional traders' actions and what they're doing, learn, get questions answered, get analysis ahead of time with platforms like True Trading Group, there is no excuse why people are not taking advantage of what is one of the best trading environments that I've ever seen in my entire career. I've been doing this now for over 18 years. And I've traded through bull markets, bear markets, recessions, sideways markets, economic slowdowns, economic, advancements and everything else. There's never been an environment with the amount of volatility and the size and speed of the moves that we've seen, honestly, ever since COVID. It hasn't gone away. You got this massive acceleration of volatility during COVID, and it has not gone away ever since. It's been like this for the last several years. You shouldn't be waiting until your back is up against the wall. You should start positioning yourself now so that your back is never up against the wall. Because as long as the stock market is open, if you're able to consistently make money in the markets, then you never have anything to worry about. You see, here at True Trading Group, the majority of our members don't necessarily really care what's going to take place. And to be quite frank with you, a lot of our members very selfishly want the markets to go down because they're going to trade the volatility to the downside, make money, and then use that profit to then roll back into their long-term portfolio. And they're going to be able to buy some of the best companies in the world at cheaper prices because stocks, let's be real, over the last couple of months, when the markets went to all-time highs, stocks were very expensive. They were too expensive. They didn't even make any sense for the valuations to be where they were. When you go back and look at January and February, the markets were just way too high. Stocks were way too expensive. And now they're beginning to pull back. And they're beginning to pull back into a normal valuation. I still think there's a little bit more room to go to the downside. I've been very vocal about that on this live stream. So that shouldn't scare you. Corrections are normal. Corrections are healthy. I don't think that we're going to have a recession. I don't think that. I think we're going to have a correction. I think we're going to have a growth scare. I don't necessarily think we're out of the woods of that growth scare here just yet. The market showed you again today just how fragile it is to some tariff news. And April 2nd is going to be a big day when we're going to get these reciprocal tariffs. And we're going to try to figure out whether or not these tariffs are going to be as bad as people initially feared, or if they're not going to be as bad as people initially feared, or then maybe they are going to be worse. We've been doing this back and forth push-pull between these tariffs. And the reality is nobody necessarily knows what the tariffs are going to look like. Nobody actually knows what tariffs are going to look like in May, in June, in July, in August. Are we even talking about tariffs still in the month of July? I don't know. If we're not, then I think the markets are much higher. If we are, then the markets are lower. I don't have those answers. If you're on this live stream right now because you want me to try to predict the future and tell you where the markets are going to be 6 months from now, I don't know, because there's too many variables out there that leave question marks that will dictate whether or not the markets go up or down. I don't know what's going to happen with tariffs. Nobody does. We have to be flexible. What I do know is that the tariffs are going to create volatility. Volatility is a trader's best friend. That's literally how we make money. Okay. A headline comes out about tariffs, the markets go up. Great. Headlines come out about tariffs, markets go down. Great. We can go long and we can go short multiple times throughout the course of a day, multiple times throughout the course of a week. We were long the last couple of days. We were short today. That's the beauty about being an active trader. And when I say active, you don't have to be sitting in front of your computer screen for 8 hours a day. If you could just give me a couple hours a week, that's all you need. Literally all you need is a couple hours a week. You know, we have a mobile app at True Trading Group that lets all of our members that are not in front of their computer. We have over 10,000 members. 82% of them have a full-time job. So it's very important to have this kind of technology where the mobile app lets you stay connected on your cell phone. You can get real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit their positions. So you can follow along very easily what the moderators are doing during the course of the day. This way, you don't have to be sitting there staring at charts all day long. That's what we're here for. You have myself and 8 other professional traders that are mods inside True Trading Group. We share our screen with you. You see what we see. We trade with you live. We talk to you on the microphone. We answer questions, provide analysis all throughout the entire trading day. And you can stay connected to all of that through the mobile app. Then when we enter a trade, you get a push notification that comes through on your cell phone in real time. When we take profit, you get another push notification. It comes through in real time. So you can just follow along with what you're doing, even though you're not in front of your computer. My advice to you is to take advantage of that now. Learn that now. Build that skill now. Make money now. Not when your back is up against the wall if you're worried about what this economy is going to look like a few months from now. And again, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to push you into taking action. I'm here to push you into making the right decisions. Again, I don't think there's going to be a recession. If that changes, I will certainly let you know. But let's not wait to find out. It's a win-win. You don't have recession, you don't lose your job. Well, guess what? You built a skill that allows you to earn extra income. And then now you can maybe retire a year or two ahead of schedule. You can maybe go on that special family vacation that you've always been dreaming to go on. And if there is a recession, you do lose your job. Well, then guess what? You built yourself a skill that allows you to make money, that allows you to pay your bills while you search for a new job and your back's not up against the wall and your life doesn't have to change. Because at the end of the day, all that matters, which takes me back to the reason why you're here, is are you able to make money doing this? That's the real question. And the answer for members of True Trading Group is a resounding yes. Not just because I say that, but it's because this is what members actually tell us. And I'll let them tell you. You should always listen to members, not me, right? I'm going to be biased, right? I'm an owner of True Trading Group. I'm a co-founder of True Trading Group. I'm going to be biased. I'm never going to come out and be like, oh yeah, True Trading Group sucks. No, nobody makes any money. We have over 10,000 members in 114 different countries. Nearly half of them have decided to become lifetime members of the community. That's how much they love the platform that they're a part of. There's a reason for that. It's because they're making money. So why would you leave? If you're making money with something, why would you leave? You're not. You're going to continue to do it. And I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading Group, those of you that are members and you are on this live stream, if you are making money, if you are becoming better traders, go ahead right now and type the number 1 inside chat. Just go ahead and type the number 1 inside chat right now. Anyone that's not a member, all you should be doing is paying attention to how many people you're about to see type the number 1, because all these people are your friends. They are your family members. They are your coworkers. They're complete strangers. They're your Uber drivers. They're your accountants, your chiropractors, your dentist, your barista, the gentleman at Home Depot that pointed you down the right aisle for the light bulbs. They're your daughter's school teacher. They're retired. They're military vets. Some of them are college students. If they can do this, then so can you. The people that you see typing number 1 that are making money are not luckier than you. That's not why they're making money. They don't have more time than you. Remember, 82% of these people have a full-time job. So if they can do this, then so can you. There is no excuse. There is no excuse. It's just procrastination. And if you procrastinate long enough, you're going to lose your window. Don't wait. People are making money right here, right now. Get your ass off the sidelines and let's start doing it together. It's a phenomenal day for us inside of True Trading Group today. 2 big shorts. I mean, listen, I'm just telling you about my trades. I shorted NVIDIA today. I shorted SMCI today. Members fought along with the put options, triple-digit gains. It was a huge day. But then we also had other moderators that took other trades. We had members that were shorting the futures. We had put options on the SPY. There were put options on Tesla. There were put options on Meta. There's a lot of action today. There's a lot of action every day. It's because of the volatile market that we are in. You used to have to try to find where the opportunities were in the market. You don't have to do that anymore. You might have heard the phrase, it's kind of an older phrase, called follow the money, which meant as a trader, you'd have to find where the opportunity in the market was. You have to follow the institutional money. You don't have to do it anymore. It doesn't matter where you look. It doesn't matter what you trade. You can trade financial stocks. You can trade the banks. You can trade small caps. You can trade tech stocks. You can trade software. You can trade the Chinese stocks. You can trade the energy stocks. You can trade consumer staples. You can trade solar stocks. You can trade industrials. You can trade Boeing and Lockheed Martin. You can trade gold. You can trade oil. You can trade Bitcoin. You can trade Coinbase, Robinhood, MicroStrategy, maybe a Bitcoin ETF. And on any given day, every single thing that I just mentioned is making sizable, tradable, extended moves that provide you with a profitable opportunity. It's the best trading environment that I've ever seen. And for those of you that are not members, I want you to think about something for a second. I want you to think, you don't necessarily have to type this in chat, but I want you to just think for 1 second. What is it that you feel like you're missing in your trading? What is it that if you feel like if I just got this, I'd be able to make money? If somebody would just tell me blank, I'd be able to make money. I want you to think about what that is. And then I want to show you something. Every day inside of True Trading Group, myself and the 8 other professional traders that are mods, before the market opens, we tell our members, this is what we think the market's going to do today. These are the stocks that we are focused on. These are the prices we're going to get in, and these are the prices that we're going to get out. Every day before the market opens, that's what members of True Trading Group get from myself and 8 professional traders. I'm going to play for you 2 quick video clips from today, this morning, pre-market, before the market opened. Okay? Before I play these video clips for you, I want members of True Trading Group to verify what I'm about to show you is true. Because if you were not a member, then you didn't see any of this. Members of True Trading Group that are on this live stream, I'd like for you to type the number 2. Did I or did I not in the pre-market session say, I want to short NVIDIA and SMCI today for XYZ reasons? Was that or was that not my number 1 trade idea for the day? If it's true, type the number 2. Now, anyone that's not a member of True Trading Group, just pay attention to the members of TTG that were there in the pre-market session that can verify and confirm for you that, yes, that is what Michael said before the markets opened, not about 9:10 or 9:15 in the morning. Michael said, I want to short NVIDIA and SMCI today for these reasons. Here's the prices we're looking at. Here's the targets that we're looking at. So you can see all the members right there confirming that that is true. Perfect. Now, those of you that are not members, I want you to go back and remember the question that I just asked you. If somebody just told me this, if someone just showed me blank, I'd be able to make money. Perfect. I'm going to play for you the video clip of exactly what I said to people inside of True Trading Group this morning. First up, we'll talk about NVIDIA. Okay. And then I'll go over the trades. I'll explain to you why this was my trade idea today. And then we'll talk about what we think the markets do from here, what we think NVIDIA and SMCI do from here. These are 2 stocks that everybody loves, that everybody wants to own, but we shorted them today. And you might want to wonder, oh no, are they going to go lower? Should I buy some of these stocks now? I'll give you my answers. But first, let's talk about how we made money today. Triple-digit gains on both of those trades today for members on the put options. So let's go ahead and play a quick video clip. This is my analysis in the pre-market before the market opens on NVIDIA. I'm thinking about some shorts today in the semiconductor space, NVIDIA and SMCI specifically. There was there's some news about, more companies and countries being added to the restrictive list. There was also some comments made about another Chinese company with chips that Jensen Huang said is a formidable competitor and is their main competitor. So just some headlines coming through on the chip sector. We also have a death cross happening on NVIDIA. You have some pretty heavy resistance up there in the low to mid 120s. Coming into this week, I told you guys that if I saw 125, I was going to short NVIDIA. We didn't quite get there. You have a gap to fill that takes you back to just underneath 118. The stock is at 118.50 right now, but I think it's possible that we can see NVIDIA work its way back down towards 115. So I'm actually thinking about trying to short NVIDIA. My stop loss will be around 120. I would love for a bounce back into 119 and a quarter to take that trade and then stop it above 120 and see if we can get some profits off on a gap fill, and then see if we can just work our way and bleed further to the downside towards 115 on semiconductors. So there you guys have it. So that was the analysis in the pre-market session before the market opened on NVIDIA specifically. Okay, so let me go over the reasons why there was some news about, more companies being added to the restricted blacklist about these semiconductor chips, and that's bad for a lot of the semiconductors, and kind of limits and restricts who they can and cannot sell specific model chips to. And that got these stocks weak early and caused gap downs in the semiconductors. So we wanted to go after and attack NVIDIA. NVIDIA also is a stock that, we have been cautious on this year, kind of thinking that NVIDIA might experience a bit of a pullback. And so far it has. It's been a decent pullback for NVIDIA. But you have this little death cross happening now, which is the 50-day moving average crossing underneath the 200-day moving average. First time it's happened in several years. And we kind of bounced back up after that March sell-off, ran into some resistance, and now you're starting to roll back to the downside. Once you got that piece of news came out, I said, okay, let's go after this thing and let's look for a short. And my target was 115. We even exceeded it. We got to 112.75. We went ahead and took this trade short right there after we rejected there off of VWAP, put in that initial morning low, rolled back down, took the trade short, broke that low, real heavy volume, and the rest is just history. This was a stock that just a trade that we got into. It very quickly ended up working itself out in our favor, and we just started taking profit along the way. And I still actually am short a small piece. It's a runner. It's like 10% of my original position size that I still am short there on NVIDIA, as we're looking to see if maybe we can just get a little bit more downside, but it's already well far exceeded my expectations. I'll get out of this thing if we get back above 115.50. Okay, so above 115.50, we'll take our final profit and we'll move on. Otherwise, I'm in a runner. We'll look to see if we can maybe get to like 112. We get to 112. If we get there tomorrow, I'll take that final profit off the table and we'll call it. And that was NVIDIA. And that was a wonderful trade for us today. But it wasn't all that we did. We also went after short and attacked SMCI. So we really had a lot of conviction in the semiconductor short today. So I really went in and leveraged that thought process, and I went after and I shorted 2 different semiconductors to really get myself some good exposure to the short on that in that area of the market today. And I'm glad we did, because it worked out and paid us really big. I have another video clip that I'm going to show you guys. Okay. The analysis of SMCI in the pre-market. And again, those of you that are not members, go back and ask yourself, what is it that you're missing? What is it that if someone would just tell you blank, what would you be able to make money? And I want you to think about and listen to the analysis that I'm giving you before the market opens. If you heard this every morning, okay, this is what Mike and the other moderators, they think is going to happen today. This level, this price, this stock. Can you follow that? Can you enter these trades knowing that this is the plan, and then also getting the notification the exact moment that we enter the position? would you be able to follow along and would you be able to capitalize on some of these trades? That's what I want you to really think about if you're not a member. So this is another video clip on my analysis on SMCI before the market opens. Let's go ahead and play that clip. You have SMCI. I'm looking at SMCI against this uptrend support line that's been in place here for the last couple of weeks. You can see it real nice and clearly on the bottom left of my screen. A crack of that. Let's just see if it rolls over a little bit. You know, you had a failed move here. This is a failed inverse head and shoulders. So you have this inverse head and shoulders here, left shoulder here. Here's your head. Here's your right shoulder. And here was your neckline. You broke it, got above the 200-day, and then failed it. Right, failed it, and the stock's just kind of been a dead duck for the last couple of weeks. But you're dead duck, but you're kind of forming a bear flag here on the daily chart. And with this uptrend support line, you just got to be careful of these moving averages underneath you. But I think it's possible we can see SMCI work its way back into the mid 30s. So I'm going to see if SMCI breaks this uptrend support line. And a break of that level is really around like $40. Then maybe this thing works its way down towards 36 or so. It might take a day or two to get there. It might not do it on the day, but something that I'm going to be looking for there is the short on SMCI. So there you have it, right? Way to go, Mike. My boy Mike Turco goes, I bought calls on SOSX, which is some inverse semiconductor ETF. So as semiconductors go down, that goes up. And because of Mike, made 100% gain. My boy Mike, great job. Brock. My boy Brock, what's up? He goes, great day and banger day inside of TTG. I'm 7 days green in a row. Great job. Congratulations to you, Brock and Mike. Great days. Now let's go ahead and take a look here at this SMCI. You heard the analysis. Okay. If the stock breaks 40, it's toast. It's basically what you heard me say, right? So what do we do today? Well, we got short right there. Actually, right there. Okay. Broke 40, toast. And again, these trades worked out very, very, very well right away, and we just started taking profits off the table. Okay. So, and again, I'm also still short a piece of SMCI. I'm still short a piece of it just to see if we get a little bit more downside. I would like to try to get SMCI like 35 to 36. And I'll take you guys over to the daily chart. I'll just show you kind of what I'm looking at here, the support level that I'm seeing. It's just right here, right? You guys see this? You know what? Let me draw a different. I'll give you a straight horizontal line. It's easier on the eyes. Right there it is. So there's 35 to 36. This pink line, that's the 100-day moving average that you guys see, and you can see here this previous little support structure that was there at the very beginning of March. That's my target. So I'm just looking for SMCI to just do that. And then we'll take that more profit off the table down there at 35. This is intended as a swing trade. We entered it today. The NVIDIA trade was intended as a day trade. Again, I'm just down to a runner on NVIDIA. I'm down to 10% of the position. But SMCI, I have a little bit more of that position because that was intended to be a swing trade. And that's going to be the area that we're looking for there for SMCI, around 35, 36. We'll see. Maybe we can get there tomorrow. All right. We'll see. Maybe we can get there tomorrow. And then we can take that profit off the table. Okay. So there you guys go. There's where the two trades. These were my trades today. And this is how we were able to make money. It was a really great day today. I'm curious, guys, do me a favor. Those of you that are not members of True Trading Group, guys, do me a favor, just real quick, just type the letters TTG inside of chat. I want to see who's on the live stream right now that's not a member of True Trading Group. Just do me a favor, type the letters TTG in chat real quick. I know it might sound like, just do me a favor. Just, take you 2 seconds. Just type TTG. I want to see who's on here that's not a member of True Trading. We have a lot of members that are on here. I saw how many of you were saying, yes, I made money today. So I know those of you that did that, I know you guys are members. So let me see. Sid, what's up, brother? Laura Diaz, how are you? Droma Spaziano, how are you? What's up? All right, so we go. Got a handful of. We got James. James, how are you? Cool. So a lot of you here that are not members. TJ, what's up, my man? There's Sean Johnson coming in hot, always. Here's the deal. Sid, you're doing good, man. Awesome. Here's the deal. And I'm specifically those of you that just typed TTG. If you're not typing TTG, this is not for you. Fresh start. How are you? Those of you that all just type TTG, I want you guys to do yourself a favor. I'm going to give you a phone number. I'm going to put it on the screen. Okay. And what I would like for you guys to do, you know what? Let me introduce you to somebody first. Yeah, let me do it. Let me introduce you to somebody first. Okay. Some of you may not know, like I said, I'm a co-founder of True Trading Group, which means there's another founder. I'm going to introduce you guys real quick, actually, to my business partner, co-founder of True Trading Group, and the person that's responsible for the business side of True Trading Group and getting all the amazing tools and resources, the AI tool that received the Benzinga Award and everything else that we have, the relationship we have directly with the NASDAQ. We have a data partnership agreement with the NASDAQ to actually provide us with level 3 data. They actually invited us down to the NASDAQ a couple of months ago and gave us a whole tour of the facility and celebrated our data partnership agreement by putting our company name and logo on their big LED screen in the middle of Times Square, which was a lot of fun. It was a big day for us. There it is, actually. There's the LED screen in the middle of Times Square. They had us come down. We got a whole tour of the NASDAQ. We were able to witness the closing bell. That's my business partner and I at the closing bell. It was a lot of fun. But let me actually bring him on, guys. Everyone give a big shout out, a big TTG AO to Adam.
What's up, Mike? Long-time listener, first-time caller. Guys, what's going on? So what Mike was about to tell you, and I was confusing him behind the scenes. Listen, we had a big meeting today with our TTG members, right? Several thousand of them were in chat. We had a big family meeting. There's going to be some big changes coming to the membership, at least the annual membership. So if you have any interest in potentially joining this group before those changes are made, which will make things more expensive and more restrictive, send us a text. Send us a text now, because I am literally working on that right now to get that live today. So definitely send us a text. It'll be myself and Joe. Wave,
yeah. Joe. There's Joe.
I got that on TikTok Shop. That hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Anyways, this is our office. We're a real company. This is not our basement, or not my basement. I don't have a basement. I live in Florida. But we are a real business. We are not a hole in the wall, shack.
Yeah. 30 person staff. Yeah. 10,000 members, 114 different countries.
Yeah. So do me a favor. Send a text. Mike will give you the number if you have an interest. All right. Thanks.
Yeah, guys. So you heard Adam first there. So if you got anyone that was typing TTG, if you guys are interested in True Trading Group, send the text message. We're going to give you guys a really stupid, crazy discount if you guys do want to join before we do make these changes in the membership and things become a little bit more restrictive and more expensive. So the phone number is down there at the bottom of the screen. It's 1-888-621-2127. We also offer a double your money back guarantee, guys. So literally, you send that text message. We'll tell you what the price is. We'll tell you what you get. And if you guys are interested, we give you the double your money back guarantee, which I honestly don't think that you need, but here's the way that it works. I believe very strong in the platform that we've created and its ability to help you to reach your goals, so much so that we put our money where our mouth is by offering a double your money back guarantee. You join, I ask you to go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group. Now, you have the entire year to do those things. So take your time, go at your own pace. And if you are unable to make enough winning trades with us to get you back the membership fee that you're going to pay to join at least one time, we'll give you back double the money that you're going to pay to join. So whatever you paid us, we're not just going to give you that back. We're going to give you back double it for wasting your time. That's how much that we believe in the platform we've created. So if you guys are interested in joining before we increase the price and things get a little bit more restrictive on the platform, send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. Okay. And you guys will be locked in at that. So let's say you text us and you guys actually join, we're going to give you a crazy discount, but you'll lock yourself in at that price. So when it comes time to renew your membership next year, it won't matter if our membership is over $2,000. It won't matter. you're locking yourself in at a much cheaper price. Okay. Much, much, much cheaper price. All right. We're literally going to give you guys a stupid discount. But text that number, find out what it is. And I'm pretty confident that you're going to want to renew your membership because our members do so at a rate in the mid 70s. All right. I'll show you here. Guys, do me a favor. Just members of True Trading Group, type the number 1 if you have renewed your annual membership or you guys are lifetime members. Just type the number 1 inside the chat real quick. If you've renewed your membership or you're a lifetime member of True Trading Group, guys, do me a favor, just real quick, and go ahead and type the number 1. Those of you that are not members, just pay attention to all these people and then ask yourself, man, why would they renew their membership if they weren't making money? Why would they become lifetime members, which costs thousands of dollars? Why would you become a lifetime member if you weren't making money? This is why I have no problem offering you guys a double your money back guarantee, because the refund rate at True Trading Group, it's less than 2.5%. That's why. Just being honest with you guys. I'm just shooting you straight. All right. So again, send a text message to 1-888-621-2127. Phone number is right down there at the bottom of your screen. Text that number. Guys, if you want to know what the discount price is, we'll give you all the information that you guys need. Okay? Excellent. All right, let's take things back on over to the charts. Let's go back on over here to the SPY. I got to be honest with you guys. Listen, I don't know if those of you that are not members, I don't know how many of these live streams you've caught, but I go live every day. If you've been on this channel for the last several weeks, then listen, I'm not right all the time. I'll be the first person to tell you that. I am wrong sometimes. I'm a human being. Okay. Suzanne, Laura, thank you for texting in. Excellent. Suzanne and Laura, thank you for texting in. Guys, again, don't be shy. Text that number. Text that number. We'll give you all the information that you guys need. 1-888-621-2127. All right. So Susan and Laura, thanks for texting in. You're going to talk to Adam and or Joe. They'll be able to help you guys out. Adam was the strapping young fella that you guys just saw just a moment ago on the live stream. All right. So like I said, I'm not going to be right all the time. Okay. But I have been spot the F on these last 2 months. So going back to my market outlook report for 2025, which is something that gets published to members of True Trading Group every single year for free. I said, I expect a correction in 2025. We got the correction. Okay. And if you were on the live stream, literally this day right here, we came out with a warning on YouTube and said, I'm now expecting a deeper pullback. It was a failed. This is a very technical breakdown. It is a failed new high and a complete bull trap wipeout, bearish engulfing failure at an all-time high. It is a very bearish signal. You can literally go back to February 21st and watch the video on this YouTube channel if you would like, and hear me tell you, I think we're going to get a deeper pullback. It's exactly what we got. And we've been shorting this move to the downside. It's been a fantastic month. And then we switched things up and said that we believe that the markets were about to go through a bounce. We got very oversold on a lot of different metrics, a lot of different technicals. When we were in that like second week of March, we got very oversold. James, thank you for sending a text, brother. We're going to get back to you right now. Okay. Right around here on the YouTube channel. Again, you can go back and watch the video. If you guys don't believe me, it's right here on the YouTube channel. Right here on March 11th, we said that we are oversold. Okay. We are oversold. We are looking now for the markets to try and bounce. And then we had a piece of news come out. Okay. A piece of news came out on this Friday. Okay. Into the close. I'm sorry. There was this Thursday after the close. And it gave us, for those of you who don't know, Mike, he won Trader of the Year award years ago during the last down market with the housing fall, and he is thriving in this down market environment. Yes, loving life. Thank you very much for that. I did. I did. I did receive a Trader of the Year award in 2008 when all hell broke loose and we had a massive recession. So I know a thing or two about down markets. So yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, and then we caught this nice move back to the upside. We caught a couple of really nice longs over the last couple of weeks, and it took you right back into resistance. I mean, this is just a very technical market right now, where this yellow line is the 200-day moving average, and it used to be support here before the big fucking. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, that just kind of slipped right out. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I do not curse on this live stream. I don't know how that just kind of slipped out there. So this used to be support. This yellow line is the 200-day moving average. And then I don't know how that just slipped out. I don't think that's ever happened to me before on a live stream. It was the big one too. It wasn't even like I don't know what just happened there. Anyway, moving on. And then you bounce right back up into that previous support level and the 200-day moving average and that yellow line. And then now it's resistance. And then you get the piece of news today. You had the negative news about the semiconductors, and you had the negative news about the auto tariffs. And the auto tariffs really kind of got the markets nervous because the markets were just rallying to the upside over the last 3 days. The reason for this move, let me explain this to you guys. The reason for this move, these last 3 days, the reason for this, okay, was the markets began to think that the April 2nd tariffs were not going to be as bad as people originally feared. And the comments around that were the following. Comments from last week. President Trump said, I'm willing to talk with China. Okay, that means there's room for negotiations. Then it was, I'm willing to be flexible on April 2nd tariffs. Flexible, that means the door's open for negotiations. Okay, then it was over the weekend into Monday, the April 2nd tariffs are going to be more targeted rather than just reciprocal blanket across the board. Then yesterday, it was, oh, well, it might not be fully reciprocal. We might kind of, pick and choose, what's going to get it. And so all of a sudden, what everybody was scared of was April 2nd. Now the comments are, well, maybe it's not going to be that bad. And the markets then recovered. Then today, auto tariffs. Now everyone's like, oh, wait, no, maybe it is going to be bad again. And this is the environment that we are in. You are in an environment where sentiment can change at the drop of a dime. And sentiment can change based on what's happening, what the updates are with tariffs. Now, as we kind of pull things back out and we pull the curtain back a little bit, okay, is this a bear flag? This is the $1 million question. Is this a bear flag? Because if it is, it's going to resolve itself like this, which would mean this is not the low. Okay. Now, I will tell you, I think this is not the low. And the reason why I don't think that is the low, again, I don't expect a recession, but I do think this area is a very possible area for us to get to. Okay. Very possible area to get to. Now, full disclosure, I bought some stuff back here. I bought 10 different stocks because a rule of thumb that I have for the long-term portfolio is always, without any question, I don't care the reason why, don't bother asking. I always buy something when the markets go into correction. The reason for that is that corrections are actually extremely common. Corrections happen every 1 to 1.5 years. A correction is just a 10 to 19% drop from the high. Well, we got to a 10% drop in the S&P. We got to around a 13 or 14% drop on the NASDAQ. So I bought some stuff. Okay, I didn't buy heavy, but I bought some stuff. And if I'm right, we might be past a peak tariff fear uncertainty, but I don't think we're past a peak growth scare uncertainty. And that is why I think the markets could work their way back to the downside. We have some important pieces of data that come out. You have inflation on Friday, you got GDP data, you got jobless claims that are coming out here between tomorrow and Friday. Trump is actually set to make some remarks on the auto tariffs here any moment. It was originally scheduled for 4 o'clock, so we're an hour through here. I thought maybe we would have it by now, but still waiting on those. Okay. Real quick, just to the person that just sent us a text message with the area code 619. So the person that just sent us a text message from a 619 area code, can you just introduce yourself to us, please? Just give us your name and your email address so we know who we're talking to. All right. Just give us your name, your email, just so we know who we're talking to for whoever just sent the text message in from a 619 area code. Thanks, guys. You are talking with Adam directly also, the person that just sent that text message in. You're talking directly with Adam. All right. So let's zoom in a little bit. Let's kind of go through some of this. There was a support level here at 570-ish that was broken today. And you can see here, previous double top resistance. And then you had the gap up here. This is a 15-minute chart now. Gap up here on the 24th and resistance, support. And then that level tried to hold today and then broke. Now you cleared underneath it. Now you have a minor support level that's here at around 566. And then a more stable support level around 564, which is a gap fill. These are my targets over the course of the next couple of days, barring there's not some major update or news around tariffs or anything else, okay? You have to realize that in this environment with tariffs, that's what the market is most focused on. So I can give you technical analysis, but one comment from President Trump could change the direction of the market. So I'm going to give you all of this technical analysis, but understand that I'm going to be very active. I'm going to be very fluid when something happens or some news headline comes out. I might change what I'm doing and I might change positioning depending on what is said or what takes place. Okay. But I do believe that we're looking at maybe a little bit more downside there into those mid 560s over the course of the next day or two. All right. And we'll see. I think it's going to be important. Obviously, if this is the actual low of the year, which I'm not quite sold that it is yet, but if it is, you need to establish a higher low here, and that higher low most likely takes place here. Okay. So that's where you tried to establish. You can see you're trying to establish the higher low here. So if this were to pull itself back, that needs to hold. And you would get then a chart setup that's very, very similar to the 2023 banking crisis that established a higher low. And I'll just go through and I'll show it to you. Okay. So here, right, I want to show you exactly what this is another example. Here's the 2022 bottom. Like that's when the market's bottomed in 2022. Then you'll notice that you established higher low, right? But this higher low was the big one. This is the big one. Okay. That higher low really kind of confirmed and brought a lot of people back into the market. And then what you'll see is when you had, okay, your banking crisis, right? When Silicon Valley went bankrupt and everything else, right? Everybody got very scared during this moment thinking like, oh no, that's it. Here comes the recession. Here's the banking crisis. The world's about to end. And you held that previous higher low. And then you got the follow through, right? Then you got the follow through. Okay. So see how that higher low held. So you would get something very similar to that if we were to pan this all the way over where, and this is a much shorter time frame window, but there's the low. Now you're trying to establish a higher low here. If you drop into, if this is going to hold, you drop into here and then you need to reclaim it very quickly. And if that's the price action that you get, then I would tell you that your next move is probably into the 580s. Okay. But if you drop down into this level, okay, if you were to drop down into here and then this level breaks and you do something, and this is what I would tell you at this point, you short any bounce and then look for it to break. So I think that 560 for me, that area is the line in the sand for the higher low to establish to ensure that this is not a bear flag, because right now it very much could look like a bear flag. You can break down out of it, retest, break 560, bounce off the low, and then continue lower, right? So you can go, something like this. No, 590, not 490. Five. What I just no, I don't think I said 490. Okay. So there you guys have it. So those are my thoughts. All right. Those are my thoughts with regards to the overall market. We'll see what happens with these tariff headlines. We'll see what happens with the economic data we have coming out. And like I said, my members of True Trading Group, myself and the moderators, we're going to be with you guys live every step of the way. We'll be with you guys tomorrow and Friday and Monday and Tuesday and every day after that, like we always are. Just like we did, we called out and let you guys know we're shorting semiconductors today. NVIDIA, SMCI, beautiful trades. We're in SPY puts. We're shorting futures. It was just a fantastic day in all the different rooms in the trading group. See, in TTG, we have a main chat room that's options and equities, day trade, swing trade. Then we have another room that is specifically for scalping, like quick in and out. And then we have another room that just trades futures. And all three rooms absolutely crushed it today. So it was a fantastic day. Very proud of the trading from the moderators today. Very proud of the trading from the members today. We were all over this pullback day. We'll see if there's any more downside to it. NVIDIA, SMCI, big ones. Congratulations, our members that caught it. If you guys are not members, do yourself a favor. Send a text message to the number at the bottom of the screen. Okay. We will answer any questions that you have. We're giving away a stupid discount right now. We're making changes to our membership. Things will be more expensive. Things will be more restricted. If you guys want to join before those changes take place, we'll give you guys a huge discount. Text the number 1-888-621-2127. Don't forget, it all comes with a double your money back guarantee. So if you can't make back your membership fee at least once, we'll give you back double your money. You just have to go through the courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group, actually use the platform that you're subscribing to. And I can do that because, again, our refund rate is less than 2.5%. Our retention rate is in the 70s. All right. So again, text that number right there at the bottom of the screen. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications. I will see you all later. Great job today, guys.